1980 Pontiac Trans Am Indy Pace Car here at Unique Specialty and Classics. Numbers matching, 4.9 liter turbo V8 underneath the hood. That's paired up with an automatic transmission turbo hydromatic 350 to be exact. CC1 code car, so T-tops. Nicely equipped with power steering, power brakes, AC. AC blows cold, heater blows hot. Let's take a good look at the front fascia on this one. I do want to mention there are a few nicks or dings on this front bumper, a couple little spots, not bad. I believe this would have been considered cameo white with the gray highlights. Give you a good look at the bird decal on the hood. Appears to be in nice shape. There's a few spots where it's spotting as far as in the paint on the hood. Of course, the offset kind of bulbous hood there, if you will, accommodating that 4.9 liter turbo. We're going to start it up here at the end of the video, let you take a look underneath the hood. If you want to see the still pictures, so you can take a peek at the engine bay, undersides, interior, trunk, uniqueclassiccars.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down below the video in the description. That's going to take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us 507-386-1726, riding on the correct turbo wheels. Goodyear Eagle GT2 radials. Of course, you kind of have the silver tinted glass T-tops. Will come with a car cover and then the T-top storage bags. Let's take a look down this passenger side. I've not noticed any major nicks, dings, or scratches on this passenger side. You may find some small imperfections here or there. Car is driven. Believed to be an original mile car. Odometer reads a little over 61,000. We'll get around to the driver's side, check out that interior a little bit closer. There's a couple things I want to show you on there also. Of course, the oyster colored interior with the vinyl cloth color combination. Get a good look at the rear of the car. Now you notice you do have the Indianapolis Speedway decals there, but not on the doors. On these Indianapolis tribute cars, because theoretically they weren't pace cars that went around the track, they're a tribute to those pace cars, and it was an actual option in 1980 for those door decals. That is probably why you see some with them, some without them, obviously. And once again, all those still pics, uniqueclassiccars.com. A few notes from the technician that looked at this one in our service department. It does have new rear shocks. Brakes are 90% in the front, 100% in the rear. Complete dual exhaust. A headliner is coming down a little bit, will need a little attention, and some minor powertrain seeps, common on a car that's driven. Let's take a look down this driver's side. See a touch-up spot back here. If you like Trans Ams, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You never know what you're going to see come through here. Videos are uploaded daily, and when these videos are uploaded, the vehicles in them are available to purchase. And that can be done online or right off our showroom floor. We appreciate all you subscribers. Well over 100,000 of you on YouTube. Thank you. And if you know somebody that's into Trans Ams or likes these cars or maybe is interested in one, feel free to share it too. That'll always help us out. Get the word out there. All right, interior, of course, bucket seat, center console. Again, that vinyl cloth combination. Seats don't appear to be in too bad a shape. Power windows, there's a couple options on this car. It's pretty cool, and I've never noticed before, and I don't remember if I've seen them. Tilt column and cruise control, obviously very common. Power windows, power locks, common. I'm going to start this up because I want to show you. All right, so we have AM/FM cassette. Turn
44 times, put something
And
on
up here we
someone's
actually have
radar
an
16
audio
times,
boost.
and
It's on
send you
high.
thanks in advance already.
Turn it down to low.
So it's been
So
quite
it's
a
probably
week.
like an amp
You're ready to
with a
bust
switch
out of
to
that
it.
cubicle. Going forward, we'll be there with you on the weekend.
And that is working. That's kind of cool. Another switch right down here. This is for turbo lights. Now, what are turbo lights? How about the turbo indicator lights right there? Right now they're on off. That is on low. I suppose if you're driving it at night, you don't want it too bright. And then if I click it all the way up on the switch down on the console, it goes to brighter. So yeah, pretty cool. So that's high, halfway is off, and then down to low. Pretty cool. Of course, AC, heat controls. AC is working. Here's what the odometer reads, 61,809, believed to be original miles. I cannot confirm or deny that due to the fact once a car is a certain age, the miles are not recorded on the title anymore. It's marked exempt. Nice throttle response. Top of the dash looking good. And again, AM, FM cassette player. How about gauges? Looks like we have battery gauge up, fuel gauge working, oil pressure, and temp gauge. Get that to focus. There you go. That was a cold start, I won't expect temp gauge to be up. Hey, check this out. The clock's working. Technician noted the gauges are working. That door closes nicely if you happen to notice that. That's a big heavy door. Hinge pins are good in it. Slip around to the back so you can hear this run. Nothing crazy as far as exhaust. I'd say it sounds pretty stock like it would have back in 1980. Let me go ahead and pause this a second. It's going to be a little bit of a reach. Let's get this hood open, check out that engine bay, and then, like I said, stick around to the very end. Jason's going to take it for a drive. All right, so the hood's popped. Now you understand why that hood is offset. The air cleaner sitting over more on the driver's side to accommodate the turbo up here. Looks like a newer AC compressor. Smog components still hooked up. Has been converted from the R12 to 134A. And remember, AC is blowing cold. Pretty stock looking engine bay. Could be a heat shield due to the fact of that turbo. It's going to have some warm air coming through there. Like a newer master cylinder, and the flex tubing would need to be replaced if you wanted that hooked back up. Numbers matching, 4.9 liter turbo V8. 1980 Pontiac Trans Am Indy Pace car. Call us 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, it's George from Motorhood Podcast at Unique Classic Cars.
Hey, and this is Jeremy, and we're here to tell you where you can find our podcast. So first off, on all the Audible platforms, including Spotify, iHeart, etc., and also right here on the YouTube channel where you can find all of our episodes,
as well as the rest of our shenanigans.
a few other fun things that we'll do.
And when in doubt,
Gas it.
Welcome to Motorhood.
Today we're going for a ride in a turbo Trans Am from Pontiac, a 1980 model. The awesome turbo hood with lights in it that let you know how much you're activating your turbo. What's more 80s than turbo? This car being the 1980s. We've got glass T-tops over our head. The big bird on the hood. Very nice interior with cloth in the middle of the seats and bucket seats. This is an automatic, so it's easy to drive. There you can see the medium lit up. I think you can see that. You can switch that light off if it bugs you driving at night. There's a switch down on the lower part of the dash. But who would turn that off? It is coolness. The tachometer works. That's on the left. There's a clock counting the seconds within that gauge. The oil pressure is 60 psi while we're taking it easy behind some traffic on the road here. The temperature about 180. Speedometer working. Fuel gauge shows a little less than half. The battery's charging over 14 volts. All the gauges are working. The radio works. Very 80s rock song there to go with this car. Very comfortable seat. Pontiac knew how to do the ergonomics. That's what I always say. They fit me well. I'm 6'1" and this car's perfect. This is an automatic shifted on the center console. Power windows. The brakes are nice and smooth. This color on the steering wheel and dash, a really different gray, a cool looking gray that you don't see that much. Really matches the rest of this car and the bird on the hood. Corners well. They made these cars to corner and go straight and fast. There's the turbo light again. Very fun to accelerate. Check out all the pictures of this 1980 Turbo Trans Am at uniqueclassiccars.com.